you have, if you want to come back to this and review it.
Perfect.
But what I wanted to do for this class, I mentioned in my message, is that to get a sense of your offer, and then your capture page and funnel on the back end, and then on the front end we'll talk about crafting ads and creating content to drive traffic to the offer and the funnel.
Okay, that sounds good.
Cool. Do you want to go ahead and share your screen and show me what you got so far in terms of your lead magnet and offer?
Yeah, let me log into ClickFunnels real quick so I can show you that. I have to get some different offers. So before I was doing traffic, which I kind of told you a little bit about, I was doing cold traffic, and then I was using bonuses and stuff in like an email series.
Okay.
So as far as like my own offer, I had bonuses, but I don't have anything. I need to come up with something that is better for a lead magnet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when you say bonuses, you're driving people to the sand and then offering them bonuses if they grabbed membership. Is that what I'm understanding correctly?
Yeah. So when you run the traffic, you do like a solo ad,
Mm-hmm.
and then they would. What's the password for ClickFunnels? Do you remember? I'm having a brain day. It's your fault. I'm all distracted. Hold on.
No worries.
Yeah, so I would run the traffic, and then what would happen is they would get opted into my sand funnel, and there would be like a Gain Logic Fear series, email series.
Mm-hmm.
And then what I would do with that is offer bonuses. Make sure you open the email tomorrow. Every step would sell the next step kind of thing. And so in those emails, they would get whatever, free coaching strategy session, or a free, here's how you can get some leads online today, like whatever I had thrown in there.
Okay.
Kind of outdated, but it doesn't really work,
Facebook ads.
I don't have my own, here's the top PDF on Facebook. Here's a manual. I have an ebook somewhere, but I need a fresh something.
Okay. Got it.
All right, let me see here. I got logged in finally. Aren't you proud of me? I'm sure you see some stuff. All right. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
All right. That's good.
Awesome.
In the ClickFunnels. So let me show you what so now my funnels are a capture page that is led by, just an ad or a solo ad, some kind of thing. Are you tired of not making any money online? Some big promise about why, hitting the struggle points of network marketing, basically. And then what happens is that goes to this next capture page. It's the congruency, and it'll look something like, here's one of them.
Okay.
And so then, they're going to opt in or whatever, depending on which level of capture page you use, and the traffic is it through email, or are you just running an ad and then they click on this? So here's a perfect example of what happens. And then they click on that button and they put their email in, and then it takes them to a sales video type thing, which gives them bonus things if they take action. Like there's a $1 trial thing where they can, my other funnel has a bridge page with me. I'm sandwiched between the capture page and the offer, so they can get to know, like, and trust me.
Yep.
So that's kind of the gist, but that's not usually the funnel. I can show you the other one. Let me show you the other one, because that's the one I use more. This one just got put in there. So I know I need to have a different thing, because Facebook, you can't go cold, and you can't.
Yeah, drive traffic to those types of funnels.
Yeah, because they're going to track that. And I know, like, I got my consult funnel. I can whip that together. I have a Woohoo form. I have all access to all that stuff already. Yeah. Come on. It's like being slow. Also, this one just is very simple. Things like this. Mm-hmm. But I have testimonials, and I have social proof, and I have pictures. I have so many things I can put into ads about, I can say whatever. I can throw a knife at the MLM world and say, this is why I left my MLM.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm thinking, and
Like I have a bridge page.
Yeah.
My ClickFunnels is being slow today. Come on there. Didn't have coffee like me. And so like after they opt in, this is what the next page looks like. I need to do another video because I realize that when you look too pretty and too perfect, people don't like to click on it. You gotta look sloppy so they can identify that you're not perfect.
Yeah.
Not totally sloppy. So like, and then it's congruent with obviously the capture page, you know all this. And so then my little video plays, hey, I'm Julie Dwyer. You know, I struggled in the network marketing space for blah, blah, blah years. And I never really broke through until I found this 4-step formula.
Yeah.
And then the next page goes to the sales page. So there's their promise for their bonuses. And then I can show you the sales page if it lets me see it. I can just go to the But you know how this process works with that. But so I know we have to do some loop arounds. Like I said, you know.
So just some offer. So what we need to have some offer in the beginning that gives them something for free, right? And then brings them to the bridge page that talks about, you know, maybe it's the telling them that the offer they requested is on the way through your inbox, but you may be interested in learning more about this, and then connecting that to Sam. So like what Karen did, we created, I think she did, was 7 reasons why she quit network marketing, or why network marketing is the devil, or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, because you can't make money. Yeah, I've seen those ads. Yep. And those articles are everywhere. They're easy to spin, and you can talk about your own experience a little bit, tie it in, and identify with the audience who's struggling.
Yeah. And she's doing pretty well with that, I believe. I think she's getting, you know, tons of leads, and, you know, being able to communicate with people directly inside of Messenger. So I like that the previous funnel you just shared with the bridge page.
Oh, yeah.
I like that one leading to this. And then on front of that, we can add that opt-in page to whatever the lead magnet's going to be. So any thoughts about, you know, what you might want to, and it doesn't have to be anything like long. I know Karen did like I think a 3 or 4 page PDF, but it could be a checklist. It could be, you know, a video, you know, sharing, you know, 5 reasons why network marketing is this, or, you know, 7, I'm trying to think of something.
Like, I think just like I would want to target definitely the MLM network marketing struggle mentality, because I think everybody's looking for the secret sauce. And if you have some kind of promise that's going to help them end some of that pain. So I would want to pick something like that, how to, you know, simplify the struggle with prospecting or something like that. You know, you can talk about building relationships with people. There's, you know, top 10 ways to formulate proper conversations or something like that. Or I could do I mean, I would want to say something bad about why it's so hard.
In MLM?
Why I have to have the emotional impact of why that's bad, and how I can talk, because all my team, I have so much experience. Me and Karen did a lot of business together in Herbalife, and it's like everybody has a different strength, and it's not always your strength. So how do you help your team? This is why network marketing is hard. And I could give some kind of tip with either prospecting, building relationships, or I don't want to promise I'm getting the sale. It's got to be something that works and it's a good guide. But yeah, I could come up with a set 7 or 10.
5 or 7.
It's got to be a 5 or 7. I know it's got to end in a 5 or 7.
Yeah, 5 or 7. Keep it very short. Things that they can actually take and implement.
Yeah.
You know, maybe it's like 5 simple steps.
I could do a professional profile, like how to set up your Facebook. I know a lot of people do that, but how to. Yeah, I've got a lot of things. Attracting leads to yourself by putting yourself out there. But people don't like to do videos.
Yeah.
I got something simple, super simple. Anybody can do. That's not going to go do a live stream. It's got to be simple.
And I would, I would focus on, because you talked about moms in our first call as an
Yeah.
audience. So
Time,
yeah,
kids.
something related to like moms having not a lot of time, and 5 things they can do in less than an hour to grow their business using Facebook,
That's a good idea.
right? So what are 5 things that it could be even 3 things. And I would make this a video,
Yeah.
like a 5 to 10 minute video sharing them 5 quick and easy things they can do from their phone or from the computer just in less than an hour. Even while they're like out with the kids, grocery shopping, at the ball game, whatever.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
build a profitable, network marketing business.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds good. I can do that.
Yeah. So if you want to start working at 10 minutes tops, 12 minutes, 10 to 12 minutes tops, not too long.
I'll keep it short and straight to the point. And I'll do a video. I could transcribe it into a PDF if I wanted to.
You could do that, yeah, and have it as a download.
I already know, yeah, I'll just do simple things on how to follow leaders in your niche, how to tickle people out there so they'll come back and be attracted, how to put engagement posts. I've already got this drafted in my head, and I'll keep it super, super, super simple. And, they can implement that in under an hour, I'll say, per day.
Yep.
And the best part is you can break it up throughout your day while you're taxiing your kids around to sports, lunch, school, wherever you're going, grocery shopping. These are things you can do. If you space them out throughout your day, you're going to have an effective business plan every day that's going to help bring action to your business. Yeah.
Perfect. I like it. All right. That was coaching for today. No.
15 minutes.
I know. But yeah, no, that'd be a great lead magnet. And that thank you. So we got the opt-in. The thank you page would be the bridge page, which would be directing them to learn more about SAM, because that's going to help them put it on like supercharge, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I think I should, if I'm going to do a lead magnet and it's going to have a capture page, how to automate your business, how to put something on autopilot, build off of what you just learned. This is what I did. But I think I should reshoot a thank you bridge page that's more tied into my lead magnet and not just having success with SAN. I want to tie it into a little bit about.
Yeah. You talk about what's going to be offered, what's going to be sent to them in their email inbox, connect that to how SAN can help them do that even faster, potentially. And then make an offer for them to go ahead and grab is it a $1 membership or something like that?
It's a $1 trial, and they get a beautiful 30-day free, it's $1 boot camp. It's like an 18 module training step by step, and they get one-on-one coaching from one of their experts to make sure they understand the material as they progress through the boot camp.
Yeah. So mention that, grab your $1 trial, click the button below on the thank you page. And then on the lead magnet video page, after you go through the training, you make that call to action again for them to grab their trial if they haven't done so already.
Okay.
And
that's the coaching for today.
And so right now you have ManyChat, an account with ManyChat, right?
I didn't look at that yet. Let me see something. I thought I did, but you said there was other software if I can't. Isn't there something else? Let me check. I gotta move this thing out of my way. It keeps hugging up my Facebook. Let me see. When I go into Facebook, there's a place to see that. It's been a while. No. What do I go under?
I can't see your screen anymore.
I know.
Oh, it's under, go to your page. I'm just off memory though. Go to settings.
Right.
And then on the left-hand side, choose something that says Messenger or Messenger. I'm going to have to go and find it.
It's okay. Let me look. I know the little screen share thing kept going over my Facebook. So hold on. I'll screen share in a second. Maybe I don't have it.
settings. And then actually, yeah, it's under Messenger platform.
That's an app, right? Apps and websites, no?
Um,
It's Messenger.
yeah, it should be under Messenger platform. Then if you scroll down, it says, what does it say? It says subscribe to apps.
I have to find you now. There you are. All right.
Oh, oh no, go to your business page.
My business page. I don't know if I have it on my business page. Let's see.
And go to Messenger platform.
There we go. Now we're speaking the same language.
Okay. So it's not installed here. Go to ManyChat.com. Because what we want to do is just to get a heads up, a leg up. MANY
Okay.
chat.
Yeah, see if it works. I know there's Karen and I were talking about before.
Click on sign on Facebook. Continues Julie. Oh, we're back in business.
Hey, baby.
We're not. Sorry.
Don't get me so excited.
I know. I'm so excited too. I mean, okay, we can't connect to it yet, so they'll notify us when it's when they're back up and running. Okay, cool. So don't worry about that now. So do you want to start to outline the funnel, and we can add the code?
The pixel?
Yeah, pixel code. Put it in the funnel.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, let's do that. So we got you probably can duplicate this one here. Unless you have one that you like, the design that you like, that you want to go with. Maybe you used one before.
Well, I used to use, I'm newer to ClickFunnels. I used to use lead pages and all that stuff. So, simple one's fine. I can duplicate the bridge page in, but eventually it's going to connect to one of these. You know what I'm saying? Right?
I don't know.
No, I guess I can just tie in the sales funnel. So what I'll do is I'll just do everything from scratch, and then I'll do the dollar trial sales page. I'll just hook that in at the end.
Yeah, I think that's what you want to do.
Cookbook builder process. Classic funnel. I don't need a cookbook, so that's good.
And you have Aweber, right?
Yes. I do want to put them on my list.
You need follow-up emails as well, right, for this?
Mm-hmm.
We also want to look at, is your pixel installed other places, like on your blog, MLSP?
I had it on some ads a while back. I believe it is on one of my sand funnels, but yeah, not too many places really.
Okay. So we got the opt-in. You want to create the thank you bridge page, and then one page for the lead magnet offer. So 3 pages altogether. That make sense?
Yeah, I'm just wondering. Right. So I got to do the lead magnet first. Hang on. And since it's a video.
Well, you have the opt-in first, right, for the capture page?
Yeah. So I was just thinking. So then the thank you
would be a video, and then the lead magnet would be a video step as well. So probably a sales option, one of the sales templates. I'll click on sales, the left.
Did I miss it? There it is.
Maybe a special price offer. I don't know.
You know, see, you know these better than me. Like, I haven't even looked at half of these. I got someone who sets up half this stuff for me. It's great. All right, so that's going to be the lead magnet, right? No, that's going to be me.
That can be either or. It can be both. You can just duplicate that one and make that the thank you video that leads to SAN, and then you can have that one also, a duplicate of that one be the lead magnet one that also has the SAN link at the bottom. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but so I should put the lead magnet first, though.
It doesn't matter, because lead magnet is going to be, it should be actually, lead magnet should be after the thank you page, because from the opt-in, they go directly to the thank you page. And then when they get the email from you, they'll get the link to the lead magnet video. So it wouldn't be a step in the funnel process.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And so then on my thank you page, and that's where I'm going to talk about. Well, I'm still going to tie SAN in, you said right there, right? About the $1 trial offer?
Yep, on both.
Okay.
So you can go to the sales ops and sales page. Yep.
It doesn't, that's a video again. So this is a good one for videos, you said.
Yeah.
Okay. And then after that will be the sales page. The $1 trial.
Yeah, that would go directly link to it would link to the SAN. Is it a separate, it's not in ClickFunnels, it's in SAN, right? The link?
Yeah.
Yeah, so on the button that's on that page there.
I don't need to do a separate page is what you're saying.
It would just link out to the other page.
Right. Got it.
Cool. So let's go ahead and go to Facebook and go to the ads manager and click on manage ads. Click on your ad account there. Go to all tools at the bottom right. Underneath measure and report, click on pixels.
You do this all day long, don't you? And some people are like, what are you talking about?
Pretty much. This is like my daily routine with coaching clients. Go to the, it's fun. You become an expert at it though. Go to details on the right-hand side.
Move your face. I keep moving your face around.
Click on where it says setup on the top, on the right, underneath create ad. Yep. Click on the box that says manually install the code yourself. Scroll down to section 2. You see that box with the code, just click your mouse in that box to copy it. All right, now go back to ClickFunnels and go to the first, click on opt-in.
Come on. Oh, is it not? Do we not? There we go.
Okay. Now click on settings at the top right. Where it says head tracking code, just paste that code you just copied to the left. Yep, paste that there. Cool, scroll to the bottom.
Grammarly, go away. I got a new computer, so it's doing all the funny stuff they do when you get new.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Save and update. And go back to Facebook. And scroll down. Oh, hit continue, actually. And click on where it says generate, the button that says generate lead. And scroll down. This is going to basically track for when someone moves from that opt-in page to the lead page. In that first box there, scroll up.
Okay.
In that first box, click that first box and copy that code.
This send event parameters?
Yep.
Okay.
Copy that. Go back to ClickFunnels. Now, go to the thank you page.
Look at you, superstar.
Hit edit the page. And click on settings at the top left. Go to tracking code and just paste that code right in there. Cool. And then X out of that box, hit save. Oh, the top. Top right.
Like, this is so tricky because they like to put the buttons at the bottom and the top. You just got to know where to go.
Yeah. All right. So that's saved. So now when someone opts into the lead magnet and then go to page 2, Facebook's going to track that activity. We're also tracking viewers. Anyone that views those 3 pages will be tracked on Facebook as well. So you can create custom audiences where you can target them with different ads if you wanted to do that.
Cool. Well, and then over here, you have spots. You could do keywords, your title.
Yep, keywords, SEO on the page itself.
Nice.
So when you start creating the page, you can just find some keywords that work for the offer and put them in there.
Cool.
Let's go back to Facebook, and you have a fan base, right? Are those network marketers on your page, or?
Yeah, I always use my personal page more than my business page is the thing, because when Facebook was doing the big threat thing, you're going to lose whatever. I just always have better interaction on my personal page. So I've put content and stuff. It's not big. I haven't built it. It's about 650 people, but I have tons of traction on my personal page. So anything I put on my business page, I can share over and try and connect those dots. I just haven't really done that. I know I need to do that now.
Okay. And let's look at audiences. Click on the left-hand side and click on where it says events. Click on audiences. Do you also have Instagram as well?
Yes.
Okay. So you have Julie. Click on Julie Cross Dwyer. I want to see what that is actually. Is that people that are, that's saved audience. Okay. We want to look, okay, we're going to create a new audience, create a couple audiences. So click on drop down custom audience and click on engagement. And we're going to click on fan page, fan page.
Facebook page? Yeah.
So we can create audiences based on people who've engaged with your page, which means they actually connected and liked your stuff or clicked on a button. So we're going to call this anyone that's engaged with your page in the last, I would do last 90 days, not 365. If they're more relevant.
Well, and I haven't been that active. So when I do put stuff, it gets views. It's just I haven't done a lot. I had my laptop closed for a little while. So
yeah. So we'll just call this Julie Dwyer page engagement 90 days. So then we can take, our lead magnet offer and run it to people who've connected with us on our page, have engaged in some way, meaning express some kind of interest in the content you're sharing. Trying to think where else. You said you had it installed on your SAN. Any place else?
No, I was messing around with it before a little bit with some of the ads and stuff. But, when I was running ads before successfully, Pixels, I wasn't using Pixels very much. They were still kind of new for me. So I just did really targeted audiences before for that kind of product I was selling. So it's just, and just the way you target now is different than when I did it before. So that's all a little bit new of a process on how you can target people with this audience stuff. And just, I used to target weight loss and stuff. So it was different things. I would, popular people on Facebook, you could target Facebook pages, you could target magazines, you could target so much stuff so much easier. You know what I mean? Or it's just different now, and I don't know how to do it like I used to. It's a little different.
Okay. So we're looking at network marketers
Yeah.
and moms, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we can start creating an audience here so that when we do create the ad, we can just pull it from
That
here.
sounds good. Yeah.
So click on saved audience. Oh, go back.
I was excited.
And so what we'll do, and it's US and Canada that you want to target, or is it the English speak top 5, big 5?
Tier 1's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
English.
So let's throw in under let's start with location. We'll come back to the audience name in a second. US, Canada, or just type where it says include. Yep, in the box there. UK, United Kingdom. You actually type it out. Oh, it's at the bottom. It's right there, actually. New Zealand. Australia. What else we got? Those are big 5 I typically target.
That's good.
I'll scroll down. For age, I think we said 25.
I usually do, 25 and
like 45 or 54. And gender, we can do women. English language. Now here's the fun part. Deciding who we want to connect with. Now we can target, there are a lot of different things we can do here, right? So I will typically focus on leaders in the profession.
mm-hmm.
It seems as though those folks tend to be a little bit more serious because they're following authorities.
Right.
So I'll throw in like Ray Higdon. So you can just type Ray Higdon in there. And if you know other people that you would target in terms of leaders and authorities, you can type them in there, or you can click on suggestions and Facebook will suggest some people for you.
Well, and a lot of people follow gurus, like mindset people like Tony Robbins. You know what I mean? People who are doing mind shift. I don't know, those aren't specific network marketers, but there's lots of people that follow him because he does buddy up with the Russell Brunsons of the world. Like Russell Brunson's a good person to follow.
Yeah, the thing is that audience is
Tied.
not specifically network marketers, so you're getting internet marketers and like
Sure.
entrepreneurs. Now you can narrow, if you want to say I want to work with people or who are network marketers, but have a certain mindset, right? You can now narrow that audience to include, let's say, Tony Robbins or Jim Rohn and Ray Higdon, network marketing pro, savvy network marketing women, etc. Who else is there? Sarah Robbins. Danny Johnson is one.
Yeah, she does a lot. Is it good to do a lot at one time? Yeah.
I typically keep it fairly tight because I want to. So one thing I would like to do, and because you have a small audience right now, the first thing I would actually focus on doing with this particular audience is creating some value,
Mm-hmm.
whether it's a Facebook Live video that talks about maybe 1 or 2 tips that you share in your lead magnet, and then offering that lead magnet as a call to action from your Facebook Live, and then running a like video views ad like to this audience. So they're seeing you as an authority, as a leader, providing some valuable content. And now they have the opportunity to take the next step with you and become a lead by grabbing your video training.
Okay.
So for this particular ad, I would focus on, a few interest network marketing leaders, and then narrowing it down so that you're including moms.
That's why I was doing the women. There's 2 women here. Savvy Network is a lot of women follow them.
Yep. And we can narrow this down. If you click on narrow audience, that link right below, you see where it says narrow audience?
Oh, there it is.
Yep. And type in parents, or sorry, type in moms. No, parents. Parents is fine because we're only targeting women anyway. So now we can target parents with toddlers, parents, new parents, and parents all. Parents.
Yeah, I saw that one fly by.
Yeah. So now you're targeting network marketers who are parents.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a bunch of other different things you can do in terms of demographics and behaviors. But that should pull, a good number of parents. We scroll up, we got about 2.3 million people in this audience here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to shrink a little bit when we start creating the ad. Because right now that 2.3 million is based off of everybody on, not everybody, but people on Facebook, but also Instagram and these other platforms where your ad can be shown.
Right.
So as we, take some placements out, that number will probably go down.
Okay.
But let's see. Anything else you want to add in terms of people or interests? We got Network Marketing Pro, Savvy Network Marketing Women, Sarah Robbins.
No, I think that's good. I mean, starting out, like you said, I know it's going to narrow down. I know you don't want too broad of an audience. As we get more specific, I know that is going to narrow down. And I know it's kind of a tweak as you go. You got to see what you got that's working. And maybe you got to switch up the parents part to just moms, or, I know that part's going to tweak. But maybe there's Mr. Moms and they're the dads that are like that want the same,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll test it and see. We can give it a name. Oh, let me write this down too. So, and you're good with Facebook Lives, right?
I don't really do them. What I do is I do a ton of videos.
Okay, that's good.
But just because I can repurpose them so easily. Before, you couldn't repurpose your lives very well. Remember when they first came out, they could just stay and move down. Now you can kind of repurpose them. But I always do videos all the time.
Okay, cool. So video that work to recorded video is fine, because what we can do is take that video and drive some video view traffic to it, leading people to the offer.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess the assignment, on top of doing creating the lead magnet and the funnel, right? Thinking about what content can I create that's going to lead people to the offer as well. Because when we get into setting up the ad, we want to drive valuable. We want to lead with 2 things. One, to a cold audience, obviously leading with the lead magnet and getting people to opt into that straight off the bat. Mm-hmm. But also leading with some value, so they see you as that leader and authority who's training and teaching, and then retargeting those viewers with the lead magnet as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of the idea.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. It's just targeting them with and I know all the struggles because I used to struggle that way myself. So it's good. I just got to put some of that together,
Mm-hmm.
So I need the one lead magnet, and then you said I should do like another one with a video, like with 1 to 2 things, tips or something that lead to the lead magnet.
Yeah, record a video you can upload to Facebook.
Yeah, so I got to think about what I want to talk about in there.
And then the cool thing we can do now is once we have people visiting, let's say, the thank you page and also visiting the lead magnet training, we can now retarget them with the $1 offer.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's going to be a small audience. We're not talking about millions of people anymore, where you can obviously get, this is spam, hide this ad, report to Facebook. Now you're dealing with a small audience who've actually seen your content. They heard you present the offer. Now you're giving them some time sensitive deadlines, saying, hey, you got 48 hours to grab, like you do with your email sequence, right? Create some scarcity and urgency.
Bonuses and scarcity. Yep.
Yeah. So now it's like, in 48 hours, this offer disappears. Click here to grab it now. And you're running this ad specifically to people who have made it to those 2 pages.
Right. So it's private and focused.
Yeah.
For the live video I upload, what do you recommend with that? Because I don't want to take all network marketers. I just want to filter that out a little bit for that kind of content. I know I'm going to do the 5 or 7 tips and videos on how to make it through your day under an hour or whatever and be productive in business on a shoestring time limit.
Yeah.
Just to tie that in, because what other kind of value would you suggest for something like that? Is that talking about, mindset tips and then tying in a overcoming struggle with going back to basics type stuff, or just,
Yes, those could be different videos, right?
Yeah.
And it can be part of your content strategy, where maybe it's every week or so or twice a week you share some valuable content on your page, even personal page and business page, where you're directing people back to your lead magnet.
Okay, so it's just regular content that you're talking about then. That's also driving back to this ad, because I can tie it into the video and put the link right there to go back to the ad. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. And we can pick, one of the videos that, obviously may do very well. When you want to promote, we can run a $5 video boost to get more eyeballs on it and get more people taking action.
Yeah, I have tons of videos I already did. Yeah, I can totally just take any of those concepts. I have so many more.
Yeah. As long as
I'm comfortable with those all day long.
Yeah, as long as it's congruent with the offer. The goal here is to get people to the offer, generate leads, and then get them to that next step, which is the dollar trial.
Yeah. So, if I'm just targeting moms, it's always going to come back to time and being stressed, the mindset and the time, because with kids and, not making it through, because you can say it's the kids and this and that, but they don't have enough time to follow stuff, but they don't really have the proper foundation. So, if you're talking moms, it's always going to come back to the stress. They're overtired. They're all these. What are tips that would help them work through that? Because that's basically the audience. I'm going to have everything congruent along those lines for their struggles.
Yep. And then once we get this offer cranking and rolling, you can think about, okay, what can I do to target moms who are looking for something, right? Who aren't necessarily in the network.
They don't love their job. They're 9 to 5.
Exactly. And so what can I offer them that can lead them to maybe a 15-minute, 30-minute strategy session with you that would allow you to introduce them to an opportunity?
Yeah, I could tie in 9 to 5 moms in with this video with kids and stuff. Is your job or your kids, or I could just tie in moms with that struggle, because it's all time, whether they have a job they hate or they're a stay-at-home mom and they don't have enough. They're facing the same struggles. They're overtired. They don't have the life they want.
Yeah, the only thing is just the offer, right? What's the offer at the end?
I'm just thinking about that video with my tips.
Yeah.
The offer's going to be the same. It's the dollar trial. This is going to make it easier on autopilot.
Yeah, but there's that middle step, right?
Yeah.
So we have the content, the free, whatever it is, then it's the dollar offer, right? So you have to figure out what's going to be that middle ground for someone who's a busy mom who doesn't have a business and who isn't like in network marketing or anything like that. Like, what's that thing in the middle that's going to give them some value that they can take and implement, even if they don't take the dollar trial? Does it make sense?
Yeah, it has to be value they can use whether they look at the dollar or not.
Yeah.
I just think
5 steps to starting a home-based business, even if you feel like you have no time, right? Or something like that.
And some of these ads are targeting people who are already in the network marketing space too.
Yeah, the ones that this audience we created here is specifically for people who are either in network marketing or who have been in the profession before.
So you think it's better to just separate the people who are in corporate America that
Yes.
haven't had a business and
Yeah.
not even clinking them into this at all, just because they're maybe already trying to build a business, but it's not working?
Yeah. So it just depends on targeting and the message, right? So we can do people who are 9 to 5, but we have to include like they have some entrepreneurial tendencies. Maybe they follow Gary Vaynerchuk. Maybe they follow Grant Cardone. Maybe they watch Shark Tank, right? Something that's going to tell Facebook, we want corporate America, women who are in corporate America, but we want them also to have some entrepreneurial tendencies or interests.
A different audience is what you're
Different
saying.
audience, because the message is going to be a little bit different.
Well, that was me. I was a mom and I worked a full-time job and I was going to college and I was building a business. That was me. And I know I'm not the
Yeah,
typical person that has
yeah,
a lot,
yeah.
but I think about that.
Yeah, and we would target you. Your targeting would be different than someone who is just a corporate America mom and going to college who's not building a business.
Yeah.
So there's different variables that you would include in the targeting. But again, the messaging will be different for you versus someone who's just working a job and going to school. They're tired, they're frustrated, and want to get out of corporate America so they can do X. You're trying to build a business and you want more support, more help, more training on how to do that faster so you can leave your job.
I mean, the value could still be very good and be cross spread with my 5 or 7 step video, but we just have to change the capture page and the message on the front end, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's it. But
Okay.
definitely doable. It's just duplicating the funnel and making some small tweaks to
Get it right first,
software.
and then we'll expand it out and scale it up with different things. Yeah.
Yeah, because the more offers you have, the more opportunity you have for profits and success.
Mm-hmm.
You get one funnel working very well, you just duplicate the same process and get another funnel working, and then
Yeah.
it's just like driving traffic to it, and that's it.
Well, and then my other question too is, I know we're building these funnels out, so I also have like the woofu form. I know people who take action and click on stuff or fill out stuff. They've made an emotional decision. They've taken a positive action step forward, so they're more likely to keep taking an action step forward. At any point, is that a good idea to throw into these, or is that what you do after they get to the trial and they don't take the trial, they've taken the video, and that's something that automatically could come back to them to fill out, or like a free strategy session?
Yeah, so I think that's a different type of funnel. With this funnel, if someone opts in, they get the training, they don't take the trial, you have the ability to reach out to them through email, hope maybe even phone number as well with this particular offer, right? You
Mm-hmm.
create a different offer. Maybe it's the same lead magnet, right? But instead of sending them to the $1 trial, you send them to a strategy session with you.
That'd be better for like corporate people because they don't have a lot of time and they just want to have a straight and narrow plan.
Yeah, it could be a straight conversation with you right after the on the thank you page. Instead of going to the dollar trial, schedule your 30-minute strategy session so we can see how we can get you out of corporate America, whatever it is. And also on that thank you the lead magnet offer page, right? You have that same opportunity for them to schedule a call with you and then fill out the form as well.
Right.
Yeah, I've got that. I have that actually on a funnel that I'm running right now, where people watch a training that I did, and they have the opportunity to schedule a 30-minute consult with me through my Acuity scheduling software.
Yeah, I like that. And I don't mind talking to people. I'm very good on the phone at listening and getting their problems and pointing it to the solution I have for them. I'm very good at that part.
So let's do this then. This is cool. After you create this funnel, duplicate it, but instead of sending them to the dollar trial, send them to
Form.
the form. And I wonder, you probably can do this in ClickFunnels, where you can where you can split test the pages.
You can split test stuff. Yep.
Yeah, so you can have the two different opt-ins or the same opt-in, and then have different thank you pages to see. I didn't even think about this for my own funnel. Shucks.
Glad I could help. That's your coaching session for the day.
Exactly. Because I actually just changed my entire funnel to go someplace else. But I should probably do that. I'm going to fix that. So a split test saying, okay, send 50% of the traffic here, 50% of the traffic here, and see which one converts the best.
Yeah.
You're getting people to potentially take the dollar offer, but also potentially take the you up on a 30-minute strategy session.
Look, I just always think talking to them before you send them to the sales thing is much larger on the close and the quality and the relationship trust factor. I think that seals the deal more times. And I'm not afraid to have those. I like it automated, but I would rather talk with people and know that when I send them there, they're already going to sign up and they got to know me, and now we're already off to a great building relationship.
Absolutely. I'm mad at myself. I didn't even think about the whole like split testing thing. Now I have to go back.
Throw the rubber ball around with someone once in a while.
I know. See, I even learned things on coaching. I remember I get some ideas on coaching calls. This is awesome. I love coaching.
Yeah, that's why it's fun to work with people and talk, because you always get fresh ideas off of something, because people say stuff differently and they think differently. So yeah, I like that idea. I definitely want to test out the conversation. I already know what to say on that call too after they fill out, but I want to narrow the form. Like the Woofu form I have is very, straight to the point. I don't know. Maybe I'll have you look at that and see what you think.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll over and see if you think it's too aggressive or,
Is it how send it to me. I'll take a look at it and see what you got there.
Yeah, it's for people who've already done business mostly. I did put an option. I'm new to this space. This is my first business, but it asks how much they want to make, what their biggest challenges are. Do you understand the concept of investing in a business and why? It just asks some very, but then I put a box in at the bottom that this box is for you. Please tell me a little bit about yourself and anything special that's important for me to know before we talk.
Yeah.
I think like to build a little bit on that, but I'll send it over.
Okay, cool. I'll take a look. 'Cause I think those, from what you shared just now, I think those are appropriate questions to ask.
Like they're multiple choice. Do you want to make this kind of money per month?
Mm-hmm.
How much do you have to invest? And then one says I'm flat dead broke or something like that. Like it's not to alienate them, but it's just to have all the options on there. So yeah. I'll throw it at you and see what you think and go from there.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, well, I got a lot of homework.
Yeah, I got some homework.
You got some too.
Exactly. But cool. This is awesome. So, do you think you need like a week or a week and a half or so to get this all done? What do you think your time frame is going to be like for?
My little daughter has a soccer tournament this weekend, but I think the hardest part is it's not hard, but it's the most time consuming, is outlining the tips.
Okay.
Put in the video, make sure that's thorough and appropriate, and then making that I'm not afraid, like I'm not going to do 25 takes of it. I just want to make sure I do it and introduce myself and just give a tiny sound bit about myself.
Yeah.
And then, I got to set up the funnels and stuff, but for the most part, and then rewriting the script for my thank you page.
Yeah.
And figuring out how I want to tie in. Once I do the first part, once you take the first step, the second step's more clear. So once I do the content for the lead magnet, it'll be easier to write the new thank you page script that ties in that, but it's also vague enough to use it in other places. I don't want to be super specific, just enough to keep it tied.
Yeah. Totally.
So, probably at least a week.
Okay. So I'll send you I don't want to go, you can either schedule the call, I'll send you the link to schedule the call when you're ready. But I'll check in with you to make sure you're still moving along and moving forward.
Okay. And I'll throw my Woofu form out over to you.
Yeah, totally do that.
And see. Okay. Well, no, that's great. And then you'll send me a recording of this, 'cause I know I'm going to want to go back through it, 'cause I didn't write everything down. I said I wrote a lot, but.
Yep. As soon as we get done here, I'm going to upload it to YouTube and then send you the link for it.
Awesome.
All right, Julie.
Thank you. Looking forward to it.
Absolutely. Go crush it. Look, I'm excited to see what you're going to do. This is going to be awesome.
I'm going to crush it. You're going to help me.
Awesome. Cool.
Okay. Well, thanks for your help. And I'll schedule something soon.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Have a great weekend. Good luck to your daughter's soccer game and everything. We'll talk.
Thanks. We'll see you soon.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.